soccer matchup featuring the visiting Spartans of the University of Tampa and your Embry-Riddle Eagles. The officials for tonight's contest are Thanas Petro, David King, and Arnell Selman. And now the starting lineups first for the visiting Spartans. Number 0, Megan Bromwell. Number 3, Elena Barr. Number 4, Ashley Loaiza. Number 8, Quinn Knapp. Number 10, Moiko Morris. Number 16, Libby Wisman. Number 18, Rennie Taiwo. Number 19, Lacey Nasello. Number 23, Gabby DeSotels. Number 25, Lisa Caprara. And number 26, Taylor Coaster. The Spartans are coached by Erin Switalski. She's assisted by Britton Spence and Anna Pujigas. And now the starting lineup for your Embry-Riddle Eagles. A goalkeeper from Gilmington, New Hampshire, number 1, Dana Rutti. A defender from Upgrades, Iceland, number 3, Anita Augustdotter. A midfielder from Stockholm, Sweden, number 6, Isabel Navrin. A forward from Bergen, Norway, number 9, Maria Mirvold Sign. A defender from Medellin, Colombia, number 10, Christina Velasquez. A forward from Wellington, Florida, number 13, Savannah Sheehan. A forward from Akureyri, Iceland, number 15, Ragnator Gardesdotter. A midfielder from Stockholm, Sweden, number 16, Julia Olsen. A defender from Sundsvall, Sweden, number 17, Sophie Brunden. A midfielder from Guatemala, number 20, Adriana Ordonez Lizarraga. And a forward from Athens, Georgia, number 22, Natalie Allen. We'd like to welcome tonight's honorary coaches for the Eagles. The first honorary coach is Kayla Lansing. And the next honorary coach is Nico Spanos. The Eagles are coached by Samantha Bohan. She's assisted by Liam McElhatton and Mike Cole. The Eagles athletic trainer from Texas Christian University is Katie Propay. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country and the men and women who protect it with the singing of our national anthem performed tonight by the Acapellas.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Daytona Beach. We're here on the campus of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University for tonight's Sunshine State Conference matchup between the unbeaten Spartans in conference play 2-0 and the unbeaten Eagles 1-0 of Embry-Riddle. I'm Ryan Mosier, joined tonight by former Embry-Riddle women's soccer player Rachel Owens. Beautiful night for some soccer. Should be a good one here between the Spartans and the Eagles. These two teams split last year's two meetings. Tampa won during the regular season 2-1, but Embry-Riddle got their revenge in the SSE tournament when they beat Tampa on the road 1-0 to advance to the tournament semifinals. Let's take you through the starters first for the visiting Spartans out of Tampa. In goal is Megan Bromwell, Elena Barr, Ashley Loaiza, Quinn Knapp, Moiko Morse, Libby Wisman, Rennie Taiwo, Lacey Nacello, Gabby DeSaltles, Lisa Caprara, and Taylor Coaster for the Spartans. For the Eagles, in goal is Dana Rukti. Also starting for the Eagles, Anita August-daughter, Isabel Navrin, Marie Syme, Christina Velasquez, Savannah Sheehan, Ragnator Garter's-daughter, Julia Olson, Sophie Brunden, Adriana Ordonez Lizarraga, and Natalie Allen. Embry-Riddle 3-2 overall on the year, 1-0 in conference play. They handled Florida Tech with ease on Wednesday, 4-0 on the road. Tampa 2-4 overall, but both those wins came in conference play. They beat last year's SSC champion Barry 1-0, and then followed that up with a 2-0 victory over Eckerd on Wednesday. Should be a good one here tonight. Rachel, I'm sure these two teams have a little bit of a history. Obviously, they split last year, and Embry-Riddle ended the Spartan season a year ago over in Pepin Stadium in Tampa.
We actually were excited to have the postseason game against Tampa. If you remember correctly, we actually did not win on the road at all until postseason against Tampa. 1-0 overtime, right?
It was. We're underway here. Embry-Riddle will start with it. They're going left to right here in Daytona Beach. They're in their gray uniforms with white numbers. Tampa in their all-red unis. Embry-Riddle already with 13 goals on the year. They scored just 17 last year, and I know that's one thing that Coach Bohan is much more happy with this year, as the Eagles have been much better putting the ball into the back of the net. Tampa has a couple of players with 2 goals each. Moiko Morse, Jalissa Richardson, and Libby Wisman. That ball squirts through towards the Eagle penalty area, and it's cleared out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. A lot of action today in Embry-Riddle athletics. The tennis squad up in Pensacola in the ITA Regionals at West Florida. Volleyball currently leading Eckerd in the 5th set over in St. Petersburg, 7-5. And men's soccer takes on the Spartans of Tampa here in about 60 minutes or so. Embry-Riddle possession. Here comes Olsen. Pass forward to Gartersdottir. Taken away by Tampa. And the Eagles get it back. Olsen. Don't know if she was trying to get a foot on that to pass, but there's nobody there. Here comes the Spartans. Tampa under the direction of Erin Switalski in her 5th season. Coach Bohan in her 13th year for the Eagles. So far, obviously we're early on into the SSC season, but pretty much split right down the middle. You got 5 teams undefeated. And then 6 teams without a win. Tampa, the only team with 2 victories so far. There's Olsen. She'll cut it back.
Great
Open
ball.
net, and there's
Wow.
number 9 for the Eagles. A goal for Embry-Riddle. It's Syme to give the Eagles an early 1-0 lead. Great ball from Olsen. to find Syme, and Syme put it in the back of the net, past the keeper, Bromwell, and the Eagles up 1-0. Just 2.5 minutes into the game.
The assisting coming from number 16, Julia Olsen.
Syme's second goal of the year. Olsen picks up her first assist. Dangerous ball there, but Dana Rukti there for the Eagles to pick it up off the end line. She'll walk it out, and now she'll toss it out here on the near side. Sophie Brunden, her pass forward, trying to find Syme. Instead, it's taken away by the Spartans. Tampa can't handle it. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Syme. Right at the end, or the sideline here, but can't handle it. It'll go out of bounds. Desotels takes the throw-in and gets it back, but kicks it out. Navrin will take this throw-in for the blue and gold. Syme turns towards the end line, looking to cross it. She'll kick it out, and does she earn a corner? Nope, they're going to say it's off of Syme. It'll be a goal kick for Tampa. And I just noticed that I think Navrin's got a different, she definitely has a different jersey than the rest of the Eagles because her 6 on the back is much blockier. There's a story behind it. I can't wait to hear it. Because I know she was wearing someone else's jersey during the tournament.
Yeah, I think it's a new uniform, right?
Oh, yep. A size difference, essentially, is what the reason is from the previous number 6. Coming up on 5 minutes into the first half here, Embry-Riddle leads it 1-0 on that Syme goal. Syme, a freshman out of Norway. Allen had a little trouble with that one. Gets it back. Far sideline for Allen. Her cross in the middle. Garter's daughter, nice touch. Too far in front of her, though. Ordonez Lizarraga can't quite handle that one. Tampa looking to equalize. Ball taken away by August's daughter. Cleared forward. Garter's daughter gets taken down. No foul called there by the referee. Imagine Coach Bohan's got to be a little, we talked about it earlier, it's got to be much happier with the goal scoring this year for the Eagles, already with 14 goals in just their 6th game of the year. Took all 16 to get to 17 goals last year.
And a lot of new forwards on the team this year with Rita and Marie.
Yeah, I think it's allowed some of the other Eagles to move back into their more natural positions in the midfield. So you've got those finishers up top. Yeah, Rita might be one of the best, probably is the best finisher out of anybody on the Eagles, and she's been coming off the bench as a super sub.
She brings a lot of energy when the other team's kind of getting tired at the end of the halves.
Ordonez Lizarraga, touch pass forward. Here's Syme. Syme out for Navrin, and that one was just a little too far out in front of her fellow freshman. Navrin out of Sweden. Very international flavor. Once again to the Eagle roster, 8 countries represented for Coach Bohan and Coach McElhatton. Tampa mostly an American roster. They do have a few international players. Actually, I take that back. Just one. It's their one of their backup goalkeepers, Lovisa Camel out of Sweden. Everyone else from the United States. Here's Syme. Her pass deflected. Olsen there. She'll try to turn and shoot. It's deflected back. Eagles in control. Syme out to Allen. Ball taken away by the Spartans. And the Eagles women's volleyball team takes a 3-2 final over Eckerd. Embry-Riddle remains undefeated so far this year, including a 3-0 markers at 4-0 in conference play. 4-0 in conference play. Ball loose in the box and cleared out by Tampa. Again, it's Syme in the middle, and Syme is making her presence known early on in this game. Throw in for the blue and gold. Carter's daughter. She'll turn, dribble towards the end line. She's still in control. She'll her cross towards the box and is snatched out of the air by the goalkeeper, Bromwell. Bromwell has played most of
we got
Tampa's minutes as the Spartans have a breakaway here into the box. Far sideline, cuts it back in and cleared out. Oh, dangerous block back towards the end line. Tampa's still in control of the ball.
Savannah.
And finally,
nice job, Savannah.
Cheyenne
Good cover.
comes back and takes it away. A couple of dangerous balls there for the Spartans. I think it was Brunden tried to clear it and cleared it off of a Tampa player, and it ricocheted towards the goal, and Ruchti couldn't quite get there. Eagles fortunate that Cheyenne was able to travel back and win that one away. Another dangerous move. Spartans cross it in the middle of the goal, but kicked out by Brunden. It'll be a throw-in for the Spartans, yes. About 10 minutes into the game here. Eagles lead it 1-0. Headed out by Velasquez. Velasquez, a sophomore. Handball. There we go. Unintentional, but a handball nonetheless. It'll be a free kick for the Eagles. .82 degrees and barely a cloud in the sky here in Daytona Beach. Sunset in about an hour. No wind to speak of, as the flags here are pretty limp out beyond the left part of the pitch. Carter's daughter is taken down from behind. No call there. Ordonez Lizarraga tried to get it up top. Instead, it's cleared out by Tampa. It was a good idea there from Lizarraga. Tampa looking to counter. Tampa's looked much more dangerous in the last few minutes after that goal by Syme. Brunden battling the Tampa forward. The ball's going to go out the end line, and it will be an Embry-Riddle goal kick. Tampa 2-4, but that 2-4 record a little deceiving. They lost their first four, all against very good teams. West Alabama, who was not ranked when they played, but they're ranked now. They lost to number 13 Mississippi College by a goal, lost to Columbus State, who I believe was number 3 at the time, and lost to Montevallo, and they've come back with 2 straight SSC victories. It's going to be a foul on Embry-Riddle. Tampa with a free kick just past the half line. Into the penalty area, headed away by Cheyenne. Nice touch there by Allen. Kicked out of bounds by Tampa, and the Eagles will have a throw-in. So far, just one shot in the game, and it resulted in a score for Embry-Riddle. Tampa yet to register a shot. Spartans pressing forward. Long ball is not going to find the feet of a Spartan, but it will find the feet of August Daughter for the Eagles. Back to Tampa. That ball's deflected. Garter's Daughter will get on the end of it. She'll dribble forward. Looking for some help near sideline. Pass it to Olsen. Olsen will turn. Back to Navrin. Navrin. Her cross is to nobody, and the Spartans will go the other way. Cheyenne picks that pass off for the Eagles. Back to the Spartans on the possession. Ball over the top. Let's see if it can be tracked down, and it won't. It'll go out of bounds for an Eagle throw-in. Another honker this evening. People excited for some Embry-Riddle soccer. There we go again. Tampa with a throw-in. Near sideline right in front of us. Trailing 1-0 after that third-minute goal by Syme. Ball's going to be played all the way back to Bromwell, and she'll reverse fields with it. Eagles will make a substitution at their next opportunity, and it should be right here. It'll be number 5, Michaela Zalay, the junior out of Walled Lake, Michigan. She'll come in for Natalie Allen, sophomore out of Athens, Georgia.
For the Eagles, number 5, Michaela Zalay.
Garter's Daughter. We'll see that one go out of bounds on the end line. It'll lead to a goal kick for Tampa. No score in the Florida Tech Berry game or St. Leo PBA. Lynn and Rollins and Nova and Florida Southern both kicking off at 7 p.m. tonight. Interestingly enough, I noticed this looking through the game program. On Wednesday, there were 5 games, all 5 shutouts. Flagler beat St. Leo 2-0. Nova beat Lynn 4-0. Tampa over Eckerd 2-0. Embry-Riddle, of course, beat Florida Tech 4-0. And Rollins over Florida Southern 1-0. Under 30 minutes to play here in the first half. Embry-Riddle 1, Tampa 0. Tampa will have a throw-in. This is Days Hotels, a sophomore out of Sarasota. Finds Steigerwalt. Steigerwalt will turn and has it poked away from behind. Oh, but they're going to get Sophie Brunden for the foul. And Tampa will have a free kick. About 30 yards out. Looks like it'll be number 19, Lacey Nacello, to take this free kick for the Spartans. Ball goes toward the far side of the Embry-Riddle penalty area. Tampa able to track it down. Cross into the box, deflected by Embry-Riddle, still loose. Tampa in control, turn and shot, saved by Rukti. Nice job by Dana. It was a nice look there for, I think that's number 9, Alyssa Woodring. Number 3, rather. Sorry, that's Elena Barr who had that shot with her left foot. First shot for the Spartans, and Rukti's up to the task. Long pass there by Tampa. August Daughter will clear it for Embry-Riddle. Nice little touch there from Garter's Daughter to Olsen. Olsen will lay it off for Sheehan.
Hard ball for Brunden there.
Yep. Brunden trying to track it down, but will be unable to. It'll be a throw-in for Tampa. It was Ordonez Lizarraga who tried to play it back to her, but was a little heavy on the touch. Des Hotels again with a throw-in. Finds Caprara, and Ordonez Lizarraga will kick it out of bounds. Des Hotels. We're going to get Sheehan, and she'll earn another throw-in. Long throw-in, and again it's going to be Tampa ball. Des Hotels again. Going forward, trying to find Steigerwalt. Steigerwalt goes to the ground, and the Eagles come away with it. Sheehan, long ball forward, trying to find Syme. Syme in a foot race with Nacello, and Syme will get there. Syme waiting for the rest of her teammates. Syme into the penalty area. Syme with a shot, and just a little much. Good look there from Syme.
She's got that left-footed shot down.
Syme has one goal. She wanted another. Might have had Olsen in the middle of the penalty area. Decided to try her luck. Had Bromwell beat, but just a little high. Navrin with possession for the Eagles. Lays it off for Sheehan. Back to Navrin, near sideline. She'll go forward and a little too heavy on that touch. Another throw-in for the Spartans in front of us. Ordonez Lizarraga passes forward to Garter's Daughter. Touches it to Syme. Now over to Olsen. Olsen to Syme. Syme with a nice step over towards the end line. Syme's ball is going to be kicked out of bounds off of Tampa, and it will be a corner kick. The first of the game for either team. Let's see who takes it. Looks like Navrin will go over there to take this one. Navrin, a 5'4" freshman. Corner on the way in. And is going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. This Eagle team, a very young team, just one senior in the starting 11. That's Sophie Brunden.
And Anita is a transfer, so she's a junior, bringing some experience to the back line. But a lot of new players in the starting 11 this year.
Ordonez Lizarraga can't quite control that one, and Tampa's going to go the other way. Yeah, a lot of new faces. And many of them are in that starting lineup.
It's nice to see Savannah and Adriana back after injuries in the fall.
Yeah, Cheyenne, first couple of games, had a couple of goals, I think, and then suffered that injury. And Eagles definitely glad to have her back. Offsides was the call. Bar just a little too far upfield. Free kick for the Eagles. Looks like it's August Daughter to take it. Transfer in from South Alabama, originally from Iceland.
Good fight from Julia Olson.
Olson, one of the few upperclassmen. She's a junior. Cheyenne goes forward. Her pass towards Zalay is snatched out and stolen by Tampa. Days Hotels will track it down for the Spartans. She'll bring it up this near sideline. Ball to Coaster. Coaster goes forward, and that should be a foul on the Eagles, and it is going to go against August Daughter.
I think all 4 juniors are playing at the same time here, with Dana staying back her senior year to keep working on her degree.
Ball flicked towards the Eagle goal, but before that we have another offside call. Rukti out of New Hampshire. We don't get a lot of New Hampshireites down here in Daytona Beach. I'm pretty sure I said that last time we had a game here for the tournament. Rukti's free kick will result in a throw-in for the Eagles. Eagles have controlled most of the possession. I would say maybe 55-45 or 60-40. 3 shots to 1 in favor of the Eagles. And a 1-0 lead on the scoreboard where it matters the most. 20 minutes left to play here in the first. Going to get Ordonez Lizarraga whistled for that foul as she tackled a Spartan. Free kick for Tampa. Nacella will take it. Her ball is taken away by Cheyenne. Ball still loose in the middle of the field. Garter's Daughter. That one's deflected up towards Olson. Olson will turn, look forward, goes to Navrin. Navrin will earn a throw in. Kind of a weird start to the year in the SSC. Barry, who's kind of been the class of the conference the last few years, 0-4.
Really? You know, they had a lot of seniors on the starting 11 last year. I think there were only 2 or 3 juniors. So it's not too surprising, even though they had 4 all-conference and the coach, right?
Yeah, Barry advanced to the NCAA regional final last year, as that one is taken away by the Eagles. But we're upset by Rita Okoro and the Mississippi College Choctaws.
That's right.
Down in Miami Shores. Nova is unbeaten. They're 6-0 overall. So Nova, at least on paper, the best team. That ball is put in the middle, but Bromwell there for Tampa to take it away. She'll walk it out. PBA 4-1. Rollins 4-2. Rollins the only ranked team in the SSC. They're number 23. Interesting that Nova's not ranked, even though they're 6-0. Eckerd 4-1-1. Lynn's already played 7 games, 3-3-1. I guess already when I say that, I'm surprised because the Eagles got. I guess no, they got their games in, didn't they? I'm thinking of volleyball. Volleyball had 4 matches taken away via the hurricane.
They moved that friendly weekend back.
Yeah, Eagles did get that tournament in when they played Columbus State in Queens. Lost to Columbus State 4-2 and beat Queens.
Come on.
2-0. 3-0. Fighting over here in the fight for the possession over here on the near sideline is going to end up being a Tampa throw-in, as both teams will make some subs. Eagles will make 2. I see Okoro is one of them.
And Saba Amiri.
Saba Amiri the other. She'll replace Ordonez Lizarraga. Looks like Tampa is going to bring in Sid Greiner, a senior out of Trinity, Florida. Okoro will check in for Garter's daughter. Tampa also will make another substitution at the next chance. Days Hotels. Pass forward is picked out by Navrin. Olsen will head that one back. And played forward by Zaleh. But out of bounds, and it'll be a Tampa throw-in again. Let's see if they sub here. They will. Looks like it's number 12, Jalissa Richardson, a freshman out of Tampa. She has scored 2 goals this year, tied with a couple of other teammates for the team lead. 15:50 left to play here in the first. Embry-Riddle 1, Tampa 0.
Spartans, number 12, Jalissa Richardson.
Tampa's going to work the ball forward, kicking it out of bounds, or excuse me, as the Eagles kick it out of bounds. Another throw in for Days Hotels. Caprara, her boot forward, trying to find somebody. It's going to be a foot race. Zaleh gets a foot on it, kicks it out of bounds, and will it be a corner? Yes, it will.
Yeah, Tampa seems to favor the direct long balls here, like they used to. They used to have some very fast forwards on the team previous years.
Corner kick swung in towards the top of the box. Spartan gets a foot on it, but kicks it high and out of play. Not sure which number that was. Rukti will take the goal kick, waving the rest of her team forward. Goal kick short of the half line. Controlled by Days Hotels. Navrin battling Days Hotels. It'll be another throw-in for Tampa. Greiner has the ball stolen away. Tampa gets it back, though. Greiner to Richardson. Richardson in the middle of the field. Poked away by Brunden. Tampa trying to control, and they will. Plays it over to Days Hotels near sideline. Pass forward to Greiner. Greiner centers the ball. Richardson. She lays it off. This is Morse. Back to Richardson. Back to Days Hotels. 13:30 left to play here in the first. Tampa looking for an equalizer as the Eagles lead it 1-0 after a third-minute goal by Syme. Coaster plays it back for a teammate. Far sideline. Long ball into the box.
Oh.
And we have a foul that's going to go against Tampa. Both players ended up on the ground. We're going to have a stoppage here. 13:03 as Cheyenne and the Tampa player are having a little meeting here with the referee. – was number 25, Caprara. It was whistled for the foul. Free kick for Rukti. Headed back by the Spartans. Amiri has the ball taken away, but the Eagles get it back. Here's Okoro. First time she's touched the ball tonight. Okoro has the ball taken away. Caprara. She'll dribble forward. Okoro ranges back and takes it away. August Daughter, her pass is snatched away. Tampa going the other way now. Caprara. Back for Morse. Good job by Olsen. Passes it to Amiri. Amiri, her ball forward. Okoro. Okoro's there. She's got it in control. She'll turn. Back to Amiri. Amiri goes forward. Amiri, she'll try a shot from outside the box, and it skipped in there. Nice job by Bromwell to corral that one. Amiri, you could tell, was trying to look for a teammate, but everyone was covered, so she decided to try her luck from outside the penalty area, and Bromwell was there to scoop it up. A couple more subs for the Eagles, ready to come in when they get the opportunity. After the Eagles controlled most of the possession early on, Tampa's done a good job of controlling it since then, as the Eagles are going to get a throw in here. They've also had the better of the opportunities of the last few minutes. Zalay and Brunden will check out for the Eagles. Looks like Allie McMandon will check in, along with Megan Smith.
They've moved Julia back, and Allie's playing midfield.
McMandon, a sophomore out of St. Augustine. Smith, a senior out of Christchurch, England.
And number 24, Allie McMandon.
Tampa has the ball deep in their defensive half. Deshotels. She'll dribble it forward. Almost has it taken away, and instead she'll kick it out of bounds herself. Okoro was the one giving pressure there. Olsen to Okoro. Here's Navrin. Tries to center it. Does to Amiri.
Good turn by Saba.
Back to Cheyenne. Ball forward to Megan Smith. Smith tracks it down, keeps it in bounds. Smith. She'll go all the way back to Cheyenne. Cheyenne, nice touch. Ball's going to bounce in the middle of the pitch. Richardson will head it. But there's Amiri for the Eagles. Amiri's ball forward to Okoro. Navrin trying to chase it down. She'll keep it in. Navrin touches it towards the end line. Navrin, as her defender goes down, Navrin into the penalty area. Nope, it'll be Amiri from the top of the box, and again, Bromwell there. Best look the Eagles have had in the last few minutes. Under 10 to play here in half number one. Embry-Riddle leads it 1-0. Spartans pushing it forward. Olsen there, and she'll kick it out. It'll be a throw in deep into the Eagle defensive half for Tampa. And Tampa will make a sub. Number 11, Mia Brantley, a junior out of Tampa. Looks like she's going to replace Deshotels. And Brantley will take this throw in. Throw it right to Navrin, and Navrin will clear it forward. And out of bounds. The two photographers just stood there as the ball went by. Guess they didn't want to touch it. Richardson with August Daughter on her. Okoro wins it, and is going to be whistled for a foul there as Okoro.
Because the first, yeah.
shoved Richardson to the floor. Oh, maybe not. No, I'm sorry. They're going to get Richardson for the foul, rather. They're going to say Richardson grabbed Okoro's shirt.
Yeah, I think it was the first foul on Isabel, maybe.
Okay. August Daughter will take this free kick. Just under 8 minutes left to play here in the first. Ball tried to find Amiri, but instead Tampa will come away with it. This is Nacello. Or ball forward to Richardson. Richardson. Far sideline. Ball kicked out of bounds by Velasquez. And it'll be a throw-in for Tampa. Spartans will make another sub. It'll be number 7, Emily Cady, a senior out of East Lake, Florida. Transferred in from Florida Atlantic. No fewer than 5 photographers here tonight at Embry-Riddle Soccer Stadium. Women's lacrosse doing the ball chasing duties around the perimeter. Richardson working against Velasquez. Ball centered into the box and actually going to go out of bounds on the top of the Eagle goal. It'll be a goal kick for Dana Ruchti and the Eagles. Ruchti plays it out quickly to Velasquez. Tampa, though, will have possession. Eagles take it away. Here's Syme, the goal scorer. Syme. She'll try just outside the penalty area, but didn't quite get enough on that one, and Bromwell there again. Tampa player falls down. Navrin there to collect the ball. Navrin going forward. Now Syme. Syme pokes it back for McMandon. McMandon over to Smith. Megan lays it off for Sheehan. Back to Smith. Instead, Tampa able to snatch it away. Now they're looking for the counter. Richardson on the end of it. And Sheehan is going to be whistled for the foul there as she collided with Richardson. Alex Morgan has made an appearance this evening in the form of one of the Bohan boys. Free kick for the Spartans, right at midfield. Richardson, corner of the penalty area. She'll turn, working against Smith. And it'll be a throw-in as Smith able to knock that one off of Richardson's foot. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first. Eagles with a 6-2 shot advantage over the Spartans. Syme will check out for number 7, John's daughter, sophomore out of Iceland.
Now in for the Eagles, number 7, Ava Jones' daughter.
Richardson working against Velasquez. Richardson at the end line. And we're going to have a goal kick. Good job by Velasquez to get that goal kick and instead of a corner kick. Ruchti will take it. .3:35 on the clock here in the first half. Tampa able to control that loose ball. This is Brantley. Plays it forward for Katie. Katie. She'll turn. Ball into the penalty area. Olsen there for the Eagles. Olsen trying to clear it. Brantley, her ball headed up into the air. Ball still loose. Rukti there finally, as Richardson couldn't quite control it. Rukti's drop kick will go past the half line. Bounce once, bounce twice, and find a Tampa defender. Desautels, her pass deflected out by Navrin. It'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. 2.5 minutes left here before halftime. Spartans trying to push for that late half equalizer. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles.
Yeah, to me it looked a lot like a handball, but
no, it was a handball.
Interesting. Yeah, I thought it was on us too.
On Cheyenne who had her arm on it, but maybe it happened to the Spartan player first. Olsen will take this free kick. Ball towards the end line. Okoro trying to track it down, and she's unable to keep it in bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Spartans and Bromwell. Bromwell, a junior out of Hamilton, New Jersey, transferred in from Monmouth. Bromwell's goal kick, middle of the field. Amiri, she'll turn, she'll go. She's got some green. Amiri towards the corner. Amiri trying to center the ball. It's deflected, and Tampa will come away with it. Navrin able to earn a throw in there, and she deflected off the Spartan player. Under a minute to play. Olsen's throw in to Amiri, and Amiri touches it, but touches it out of bounds. Last 20 seconds here before halftime. Tampa will try and make one more push before the break. Olsen will be whistled for the foul there as she shoved the Spartan player to the ground.
9, 8,
and I don't think Tampa's going to
5, 4,
be able to get this free kick off
2,
before the halftime buzzer.
0.
And that'll do it as the Eagles take a 1-0 lead over Tampa into the locker room. It was a third-minute goal by the freshman Marie Meerhold-Syme to give the Eagles a 1-0 advantage over Tampa as we go to the break. We'll take a break and be back here for the start of the second half. You're watching the Embry-Riddle Game Day Network.
All right, fans, we're going to send it down to Evie on the field for tonight's halftime entertainment.
Hi, guys. How are we doing tonight?
We're up with the sun, on the flight line, on the quad, in the sky and in the surf. We work hard and we play harder. We are pioneers, travelers, adventurers, explorers. We build the bots, we put the war in rockets. If you can fly it, build it, or lead it, our alumni have done it. We're taking business, medicine, engineering, and flight into space. Extra focus, extra fast, extraordinary. Embry-Riddle.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
with the Embry-Riddle women's soccer team 24/7 on Twitter and Instagram at ERAUW Soccer. Keep up with all of Embry-Riddle athletics by searching Embry-Riddle Athletics on Facebook or by following us on Twitter and Instagram at ERAU Athletics. Be sure to tag us with the official hashtag of Embry-Riddle Athletics, hashtag #GoERAU. that time again. Season tickets are now on sale. You can purchase season tickets for all of our NCAA Division II sports, or choose a single sport option perfect for you soccer fans out there. Purchase today by visiting erauathletics.com/tickets.
We're up with the sun, on the flight line, on the quad, in the sky and in the surf. We work hard and we play harder. We are pioneers, travelers, adventurers, explorers. We build the bots, we put the war in rockets. If you can fly it, build it, or lead it, our alumni have done it. We're taking business, medicine, engineering, and flight into space. Extra focus, extra fast, extraordinary. Embry-Riddle.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Better control of the ball overall. Kind of lost it in the last 5 minutes, but it'll be nice to see them come out pretty strong here again. I think Rita's starting with Raggy, so hopefully we have a strong impact quickly.
No score in any of the other 4 women's soccer games going on at the moment. Barry, Florida Tech tied at half. St. Leo PBA tied 0-0 at half. Lynn and Rollins just getting underway, and Nova and Florida Southern also just starting. Tampa will start, and they will, of course, switch sides. They're now going left to right here in Daytona Beach. Lights have come on as the sun is starting to set here in Daytona Beach. Ball booted out of bounds there by the Eagles. It'll be a throw-in for Tampa. Tampa also had 2 offsides calls in that first half, and Embry-Riddle not whistled for an offside. Here's Loaiza. Plays it forward for Richardson, their freshman. Richardson's cross into the penalty box. Tried to be cleared by Brunden. Tampa with possession right now. Dangerous time for the Spartans. Shot is off the crossbar. And Rukti there to collect it. As Rukti giving her defenders some words of encouragement after that failed clearance. Tampa almost with the early second half equalizer. It was a good look. I believe that was number 23. I didn't see who shot it. 25. Lisa Caprara.
25.
Speaking of Caprara, she had the ball and loses it to Ordonez Lizarraga, but she gives it right back to the Spartans. Tough tackle there. They're going to play the advantage for Tampa. Shot from the Spartans, and not sure if it was going to go in, but Rukti grabbed it anyway. It was towards the near post. Rukti's drop kick. Bounces once. Olsen tries to touch it. Instead, she'll kick it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. Tampa the aggressor early on here in the second half. Brunden. She'll kick it off of a Spartan player, and it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Embry-Riddle men's soccer just getting underway over in Tampa. Looking for their first road win of the year. Here's Garter's daughter. Tried to get a Coro, and Bromwell just able to get there in front of Rita. There was a nice touch there from Garter's daughter. But Bromwell able to dive and snag it
Another
before
long
Coro.
ball.
Tampa's going to play it forward, but that one will end up out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Looks like both teams are playing with the lineups that ended the first half out there for the most part.
I think Raggy came back in for Ava. But
Yeah.
midfield and defense are close to the same.
Eagles have a player down in the middle of the field. Tampa's going to kick it out of bounds, and they're going to stop the clock and have the trainer come out. I think it's McMandon. No, it's
Adriana.
Lizarraga Ordonez.
Did you see what happened?
She collided with the Tampa player, and I think
Looks
she
like
might have hit her head.
Yeah.
Referee trying to get someone's attention up here in the press box. Oh, they're going to change the clock here. Adriana still down, being attended to by the Eagles athletic trainer along with Coach Bohan, as both teams are huddling.
Seems like they're doing some knee protocol, so.
So not her head. Looks like her right leg. Pretty good crowd here on a Saturday night for this SSC matchup. Several Embry-Riddle teams are in attendance. I know I see some men's and women's basketball players, and a bunch of the baseball players are here, along with, of course, women's lacrosse doing the ball chasing duties. Usually tennis is here, but tennis, of course, up at the ITA Regionals up in West Florida. 3 home events next week. Volleyball plays a pair of games against PBA and Barry. And is it women's or men's soccer plays Barry at home next week?
Women's.
Women play at home against the Bucks on Saturday. Looks like Lizarraga Ordonez is up. And she will, I'm assuming, walk
Walking
off the
on
field.
her
Yeah.
own. That's good.
So Savannah Cheyenne will replace Lizarraga Ordonez. Not limping at all, so that's also a good sign. She's able to put weight on it. 41-22 on the clock here in the second half. Eagles lead at 1-0 over Tampa. And we are back underway here in Daytona Beach. Throw in for the Eagles to Okoro. Okoro lays it off for McMandon, and McMandon goes forward trying to find Allen, but it will head out of bounds for a throw-in for Tampa. This is Quinn Knapp. Knapp's throw-in headed away from Velasquez. It'll be another toss for the Spartans. Richardson heads it back, and Knapp will have it. Loaiza, her ball is going to be out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Cheyenne, her touch too strong, and yet again a throw in for Tampa. Oh, we've added another photographer. Okoro with it. Okoro, her cross, poked away. Garter's darter there for the Eagles. Garter's darter, nice
Great
touch.
turn.
Turns and shoots.
Just
it's going to be a goal kick. Great look there for Garter's daughter. Flicked it behind on the dribble, and then with her left foot, fired it just to the left of goal. Bromwell's goal kick, headed forward by Amiri for the Eagles. Okoro will be fouled, and the Eagles will have a free kick here. Okoro was going to give it to Navrin. August Darter, sorry. Navrin's number 6, August Darter's number 3. 39 minutes left in regulation. August Daughter, far post, headed up in the air, and Bromwell there for the Spartans will snatch it out of the air. I think it was a Spartan player that headed that one. Here's Navrin. Garter's Daughter for the Eagles, far sideline. Cuts it back in. Tried to poke it to a teammate. And
Olsen recovers.
Olsen still in control. Dribbles into the penalty area. Olsen will turn, and I don't know if that was a cross or a shot. Either way, it's out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Tampa. Ball's going to trickle out of bounds for a throw-in for the Spartans, deep in their own territory. Eagles going to be whistled for a foul. Tampa's free kick. Controlled by Velasquez, whose brother Luis Velasquez is in attendance tonight. Luis, a former men's soccer player for the Eagles. Free kick for Embry-Riddle, headed by Tampa, loose in the middle of the field. Olsen, back for Allen, bounces over Allen's head and will go out of bounds. Tough break for Embry-Riddle there. Knapp's throw in to Richardson. Olsen will track back, and Eagles and Spartans just kicking it around right now. Okoro taken down. Foul's going to go against number 18, Taiwo. Eagles going to play quickly. Allen. Okoro still on the ground, and now we're going to stop the clock as Okoro is rolling around here after being taken down by Taiwo. Looks like Rita might be okay. She stands up. She'll stay in the game. Barry has gone up 1-0 over Florida Tech in the 58th minute. Down in Miami Shores. Looking for their first win of the year. Tampa has possession, far sideline. They'll play it forward. Caprara working against Brunden. Caprara to Richardson. Richardson, her touch is kicked away by McMandon, but back to Tampa. Caprara, long cross there. It'll go out of bounds. Don't think Caprara meant to kick that one as hard as she did.
And Liz Allen coming in to the midfield for Allie McMandon.
So Natalie Allen's sister, Elizabeth Allen, checks in, senior out of Athens, Georgia. Referee again chatting with Cheyenne for the Eagles and Morse for the Spartans. Ruchti will take this goal kick. Flicked forward by Elizabeth Allen. Morse for the Spartans. Working against Olsen. Olsen wins it. Ball forward to Garter's daughter. Up to Okoro. Okoro's touch. Just a little too much, and Tampa will clear it out of bounds. Throw in for Embry-Riddle. Velasquez to take it. Garter's daughter pokes that one to Olsen. Olsen's going to play it back for Elizabeth Allen. Over to Cheyenne. Navrin far sideline. 33 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock here in the second half. Elizabeth Allen, ball loose. Morse for the Spartans. She'll turn and pass it to the wrong team. Natalie Allen kicks it out of bounds, and Tampa will have it back on throw-in. Garter's daughter cuts it back in. Low cross on the ground is picked off and kicked away by Tampa. Brunden, her pass forward is deflected. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Cheyenne played that one forward, but no Eagle was there, and Bromwell will pick it up. Her drop kick is headed for the boundary and will go out of bounds. Embry-Riddle men's soccer with an early 1-0 lead over Tampa. A goal from Tim Frederick Lang, the senior out of Germany. Long ball forward here for Tampa. Cleared by the Eagles. Knapp. Poke forward. Okoro working against Taiwo. Taiwo goes to the ground. They're going to get Okoro for the foul. Eagle fans aren't happy about it. Velasquez tried to get control of that one. Brunden plays it forward. Elizabeth Allen headed away by Knapp for the Spartans. Cheyenne. Ball still loose. Morris for the Spartans. Morris's ball forward. Brunden will clear it well into the practice field. Goal kick for the Eagles. 30 minutes and some change to play here in regulation. Tampa with a 4-2 shot advantage here in half number 2. A really good chance to equalize in the first few minutes. But a shot off the crossbar kept the Eagles in front 1-0. Another throw in for Tampa, right at the halfway line. Taiwo, she goes forward with it. Far sideline, Tampa on the attack. Spartans into the penalty area. Couple players collide, ball loose in the middle. And finally it's the Eagles that clear it. I think it was August Daughter that got a foot on it.
Oh, what a great touch by Rita.
Okoro.
2v1.
Far sideline, looking for some help. Her cross into the penalty box. There's Garter's Daughter there. Tampa finally gets a foot on it to try to clear it. Elizabeth Allen tries to poke that one back in, but off the mark, and Bromwell is there to clean things up. Good look for the Eagles, but not enough bodies forward after that nice touch by Okoro. Eagles again on the attack. Navrin far sideline. Centers it to Okoro. Okoro from 30 yards out, 35 yards out, and the field goal would be good, but it's too high for a soccer goal. Eagles will make a sub. At their next opportunity. Tampa will have a throw in here right in front of the Eagle bench.
Yeah, that was a great tackle by Liz Allen. She just gets caught up.
Yeah, from the reaction from the players, they were expecting a foul there, and then it was a little late on the whistle from the referee. Verunian will take this free kick. Ball into the penalty area. Knocked around and finally cleared out of bounds by the Spartans. Eagles will make a sub here. Looks like it'll be Syme to check in and replace Arita. Syme scored the one and only goal in this game early on in the 3rd minute. Syme working against a couple Spartans, and it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles after Tampa kicks it out of bounds. Syme in the penalty box. Ball deflected out of bounds. It should be a corner, and it will be. Eagles will get their 2nd corner of the night. Looks like Syme running over to take it. Corner on the way. It's a high one. Headed by Allen. Allen into the goal. Elizabeth Allen with a fantastic header off the corner kick from Marie Meerhold-Syme, and the Eagles have doubled their lead 2-0. That was a pretty goal.
That was beautiful. Both Liz Allen's parents are here, very excited.
Making the trek down from Georgia. I'm assuming that's these two right here that are enthusiastically cheering. Eagles up 2-0 after Elizabeth Allen's first goal of the year.
Your Eagles goal, scored by number 11, Elizabeth Allen. This is from number 9, Maria Meerhold-Syme.
Always nice when you can get a goal in front of your family. 25 minutes to play here in regulation. Eagles just now taking a 2-0 lead. Tampa trying to cut that one in half as the Eagles are going to clear that one forward, and it will trickle out of bounds for a throw in for Tampa. Syme, far sideline, keeps that ball in play. Oh, nope, she doesn't. Just out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for Tampa. The Eagles with a throw-in front of the Tampa bench. Looks like the Spartans will make a sub here when they can. Tampa with a free kick. St. Leo leads PBA now 1-0. Here's Natalie Allen, and she'll clear that ball. That was in a dangerous spot there. Tampa sub, number 3, Elena Barr.
Now in for the Spartans, number 3,
Throwing for the Spartans into the box. Morse working against Velasquez. Richardson now in the middle of the field. She goes backwards. Nice job by Julia Olsen to win that ball away. Eagles have some numbers. Olsen, she'll play it all the way over to Syme. Syme one-on-one. Syme, top of the box. Poked away at the last moment by Tampa, but there's Savannah Sheehan. Sheehan pokes it up, Garter's daughter. Back to Sheehan. Sheehan will try it. Blocked away by Tampa. Olsen there to clean things up. Eagles still in possession. Navrin, her cross. Kicked away by Taiwo. And now the Spartans can breathe a little bit easier. Eagles had some opportunities there. Richardson goes to the ground. Eagles are going to clear it forward. Ball gets by Knapp. She'll play it back to Bromwell, the goalie, and the goalie will play it out of the back. 22 minutes left here in regulation. Embry-Riddle 2, Tampa 0. Garter's daughter Olsen. Olsen has it taken away. Spartans are going to counter. Here's Richardson for Tampa. Now Morse. Morse plays it forward. Ball kicked out of bounds. Off an Eagle player, and it'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. Here's Morse. Morse tries her luck from well outside the penalty box, but it was always going wide, and Rukti will let it go out of bounds to earn a goal kick. Spartan men have equalized Embry-Riddle 1-1. 22 minutes gone by in the first half over in Tampa, Pepin Stadium.
Nice clear by August Daughter.
Olsen lays it off. Navrin. Back to Olsen. Olsen's got a lot of green in front of her. Olsen, middle of the pitch. Olsen. Ooh, tried to find Natalie Allen. Instead, Knapp able to take it away for Tampa. Richardson here. Near sideline, and she's going to be fouled by Christina Velasquez. Velasquez thought that she played that properly. Didn't like the call.
Little push in the back, but it was a good foul to make.
Knapp will have this free kick just inside the Eagle defensive half. Into the top of the penalty area, Richardson, one touch. Richardson pokes it high into the air, and Rukti can't quite control it, and finally is, as she collided with that Spartan player. Initially had it bounce away, but quickly recovered. Under 20 minutes to play here in Daytona Beach. Eagles 2, Spartans 0. Olsen for Navrin. Navrin's ball forward. Syme to Garter's Daughter. And Garter's Daughter can't quite control it. Tampa going the other way. Knapp lays it off here for Loaiza. Loaiza's ball will trickle out of bounds. It'll be an Embry-Riddle throw-in. Looks like it'll be Velasquez to take it. It also looks like Rita Okora will check in. The next opportunity for the Eagles. Garter's Daughter for Olsen. Olsen return. Play it back for Navrin. Navrin's pass up to Syme. Olsen kicks it around. Ball loose, and we're going to have a foul against Tampa. Looks like one of their players was tugging on the jersey of Syme. The Eagles will have a dangerous free kick here. Outside the far corner of the penalty area. Coach McElhatton over to, and we're going to stop the clock here. Guessing this is an admonishment not to waste time from the referee. Coach McElhatton came over to have a chat with the Eagles free kick taker, which I think is Navrin. Out 35 yards out. Navrin's free kick, far post, headed up in the air by Tampa. One time there from Syme is blocked and cleared away by Tampa, but Velasquez for the Eagles gets on the end of it and will play it back for August Daughter. Good effort there from Syme, but was kind of falling away from it. Tampa now, they've got some numbers. Tampa, one-on-one, and August Daughter there to clear it up. Good job by the Eagle back line there. Garter's Daughter, foul, and she'll get a free kick out of it. St. Leo now a 2-0 lead over PBA. St. Leo looking for their first win in their first SSC game. They've not played one yet. Lynn and Rollins still scoreless. Nova and Florida Southern similarly no score. Barry 1-0 over Florida Tech. About the same time of game here with about 16 minutes left to play. Eagles looking to improve to 2-0 in SSC play. As Tampa, if they can't come back, will fall to 2-1. Free kick for the Spartans is going to go all the way to the end line and out of bounds. A goal kick for the Eagles. Embry-Riddle with 5 consecutive home games here. I'm sorry, I looked at that wrong. 2 consecutive home games. Tampa and then Barry here next week. Then they go on the road at Eckerd and at Rollins before returning home to host PBA. Lynn on the road, and then Florida Southern and Nova at home before going to St. Leo to wrap up the regular season. Okoro checks in for the Eagles, along with Megan Smith. Okoro now with a ball at her feet. Plays it forward. Olsen. Far sideline. Ball
Megan
center.
with a cross in.
Megan Smith to Okoro. Oh, nice save by
nice
Bromwell.
volley by Rita. Right into the hands of Tampa's goalie.
Smith with a great cross, Okoro there, and Bromwell able to dive to her left and make the save. August Daughter. Ball kicked out of bounds by Tampa, I believe, and it will be a goal kick for the Eagles. Tampa will make a couple of subs here. With 14:05 left to play in regulation.
Now in for the Spartans, number 7, Emily Katie, and number 22, Sydney Griner.
Katie and Griner, if you just heard the PA announcer announce the new subs for the Spartans. Here's Okoro. Okoro against Taiwo. Okoro beats Taiwo. Okoro waiting for some teammates to join her. Okoro 1v2 right now, still with the ball at her feet. Plays it back. Elizabeth Allen.
To Natalie Allen on the left. Just misses.
It'll be a throw in for Tampa. Eagles now with a throw in. Eagles looking for their 3rd straight shutout. Not counting, of course, the exhibition game against Stetson last week. They tied the Hatters 2-2.
In double overtime, actually.
Double OT. That game was in DeLand. Far sideline throw in for Tampa. After the first few minutes of the second half, the Eagles have really shut down the chances for the Spartans offensively. And they've controlled most of the possession for the game and for the second half here.
Yeah, they did have a little slow start with the couple minutes in, but
yeah, that shot that went off the crossbar about 2 or 3 minutes into the second half would have equalized it. Instead, the Eagles held on to a 1-0 lead and now have doubled it thanks to that goal from Elizabeth Allen. 11:35 left to play here in the second half. Throw in for the Eagles, deep into the Spartan defensive half. And they're going to now get a corner kick out of it after Tampa was unable to control it. It'll be Syme again to take it. She had an assist off a corner just a few moments ago. Beautiful corner right to the head of Elizabeth Allen. Syme's corner this time is a high one, headed away by Tampa. Looks like the Spartans will win the foot race there. As Katie gets there, working against two Eagles, plays it forward.
And all the way back to Rookdy.
And it was Velasquez able to track back and go back to her goalkeeper. And Rookdy will play it out of the back towards the sideline. And Natalie Allen can't quite keep that one in bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Tampa. PBA just scored against St. Leo, so they've cut that lead in half. But game just has 20 minutes left over in, down in West Palm Beach. We're under 10 to play here. The Eagles look to move to 2-0 in SSC play. Taiwo, she clears that one forward. Ball bounces a couple of times. Brunden there. She plays it back up for the Eagles. And this should be a throw-in for Embry-Riddle, and it will be.
Nice touch by Natalie Allen to Olsen. And trying to find Megan Smith on the far right side.
Smith played it in, but Tampa cleared it out. Here's Knapp for the Spartans. Her ball forward. And the Spartans will kick that one out of bounds. Looks like Tampa ready to make a substitution here. The Eagles will have a week off before they play Barry next Saturday here in Daytona Beach. Wednesday will be their bye. Okoro, long ball forward, but nobody there, and Bromwell awaits and will roll it out of the back.
Good high pressure from both Natalie Allen and Rita Okoro.
A couple of players hit the turf, no call. Long ball forward. Looks like August Daughter will get there first, and we're going to have a stoppage of play, and looks like some cautions will be issued. At least one, and it's going to go against Tampa's Knapp. Maybe a little extracurricular after the original play there. Both Knapp and Natalie Allen were on the ground. Didn't see what happened. Ball was at the other end of the field of play, but the referee did, and Knapp is given the first caution of the game. It's a free kick here for the Spartans. It's pretty much a corner after the foul on August Daughter. Looks like Knapp will be the one to take this quasi-corner. Ball swung in, far post, headed out. Is it off of the Eagles? Nope, it's off of, well, maybe it is off the Eagles. I think it is going to go off of Embry-Riddle. Tampa will bring their sub in as they earn their third corner. It'll be number 5, Cameron Johnson, a sophomore out of Fountain Hills, Arizona. 25, rather? Sorry. Lisa Caprara. Tampa towards the end line. Ball centered.
Off the post.
Hit the post. Stayed in play somehow.
Headed back in by Tampa.
shot there
great
for the
save.
Spartans. Nice save by Rukti. And that was Caprara, I think, who had that shot. That Rukti saved. Seven minutes on the clock here in the second half. Knapp heads that free ball, and we're going to get a foul here. That wasn't intentional. Oh, wow.
Looks like
I didn't think it was intentional, but they're going to say
that's a red
yes,
card.
and Knapp is going to get a red card.
2 yellows in a couple minutes here.
I did not think it was intentional, but the referee did, and Knapp is going to have to head off. And Tampa will have a tough job made even tougher, having to play a man down. So a red card for Knapp. She'll also have to miss their next game. There's Taiwo. Spartans trying to find their first score of the game. Long ball forward. Bruning gets a head on it and will finally boot it out of bounds. Over in Tampa, the Spartans have taken a 2-1 lead over the Eagles. Clock is stopped because the ball, well, I don't know why, to be honest with you. They have the ball there ready. They have, because the player has to leave the field of play, huh? Even for 2 yellows?
Yep.
Wow. I thought it was just for me for a straight red. Apparently not. Garter's daughter will check in here when she can for the Eagles. And Tampa kicks that out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Embry-Riddle, and here comes Garter's daughter for the blue and gold. Although you wouldn't know the Eagles' colors are blue and gold from their uniforms tonight.
She's coming in for Megan Smith. And moving.
Number 15, Ragnator, Garda's daughter.
Looks like moving Savannah out to outside defense.
Okoro up to Garter's daughter. Syme now. Syme scored the first goal of the game just a few minutes into the contest. Syme into the corner. Trying to earn a corner kick. Tampa, though, able to kick it off of Syme and earn a throw-in. Ball booted forward by the Spartans, headed away by the Eagles. Natalie Allen. Okoro, Garter's daughter, will try her luck from just outside the penalty area, but too high.
Some good movement from those 3 players right there. Natalie Allen coming forward to play with Rita and Raggy.
13-6, the shot totals in favor of Embry-Riddle. Garter's daughter will be whistled for a foul. Desperate moments here for Tampa. They need 2 to force this game into overtime. Had a couple of nice opportunities. Obviously the one that hit the crossbar, and then a couple of nice saves by Rukti. Cheyenne. Ball loose in the middle of the field. Ball still being fought for. Tampa with it. Pokes it back. And that shot from the Spartans goes just left, out of bounds, leading to a goal kick for the Eagles. Three and a half minutes in regulation. Eagles looking for their third straight victory on the year. I think this is Morris on the far sideline. Working against August Daughter. Morris into the penalty area. Her low cross.
Good clearance by Allen. And Rita coming up the side again. Good first touch. Just too far.
Ball's going to be headed out of bounds by Elizabeth Allen. It'll be a throw in for Tampa. Coming up on 2.5 minutes left to play. Caprara cuts it in. Looking for some help. And is going to be fouled by Julia Olson. Olson didn't like the call. Tampa have a free kick here, about 25, 30 yards out. A couple of Spartans standing over the ball. Morse is one of them. The other is Nacello. Looks like it'll be Nacello to take this free kick.
Chip into the box and cleared by the Eagles.
Morse able to get on the end of it. Morse quickly into the box. Centers it.
Oh.
Ball loose. And a goal there by Tampa to make this a one-score game. And the Eagles lose their shutout here with 95 seconds left. I think that was Caprara who put that one in from Morse. So that'll make these last 95 seconds interesting.
Scored by number 25, Lisa
It was
Caprara.
really set up nicely by Morse.
Yeah, she was able to weave it through by taking it all the way to the end line.
And she used her speed, got into the box towards the end line, and then put it right into the near post, and that's where Caprara put it up and over Rukti's head and outstretched arms. 70 seconds to go. Eagles will have a throw in here. Velasquez will take it up towards Okoro
Rita
in the
taking
corner.
it to the end line.
Kicked out of bounds by Tampa. Under a minute to go. A little surprised Tampa's not showing a little more urgency here. And now we're going to stop the clock. 53.2 seconds left. Eagles up 2-1. Okoro. She'll take
Keeping
it towards
the ball
the
in
corner.
the corner.
Taiwo plays it forward. Tampa's going to have one last opportunity here. They're going to push forward. 40 seconds on the clock. Long ball forward towards the corner. Foot race between Morse and Brunden, and Brunden will kick it out of bounds. 27 seconds left. Tampa, and the clock is going to be stopped here because we had two balls on the pitch at the same time. Looks like the ball girl got a little excited. 23 seconds left. Throw in, into the box. Morse plays it out towards the corner. Ball deflected. Tampa still in control. Ball finally cleared out by the Eagles. 11 seconds to go. Okoro is going to be whistled for a foul late. Clock is still running. Tampa to take the free kick with 3 seconds left. Ball played towards the goal, and just on the end of it, out of bounds. And the Eagles, the last 90 seconds, a lot more exciting than I thought it was going to be. Eagles are going to win 2-1 as a goal in the first half from Sign and a goal in the second half from Elizabeth Allen before Tampa scores late to make things interesting. But the Eagles go 2-1 the final as they improve to 2-0 in the SSC, 4-2 overall. Tampa drops to 2-1 in Sunshine State Conference play and 2-5 overall. Eagles were the better team for most of the match.
Definitely dominated, except for about 5 minutes in the second half and 5 minutes at the end here.
Yeah, the first 5 minutes of the second half, Tampa definitely had the opportunities to try to tie things up, and then late here in this second half, they obviously scored their lone goal and then almost able to tie things off in the waning seconds. But the Eagles hold on 2-1 the final. And 2-1 also the score currently at halftime over in Tampa as the Spartans lead the Eagles. Men's soccer team, Embry-Riddle women coming over here to cheer for the fans that made it out tonight. A good crowd for a Saturday evening here in Daytona Beach as the Eagles go 2-1 the final over Tampa. They've won 2 straight over the Spartans after winning last year in the SSC Conference Tournament. And the Eagles will now turn their attention to a little bit of a recovery week. They don't play until Saturday, and they will take on Barry here at home. The Bucks and Eagles will start at 6 p.m. here in Daytona Beach. Final thoughts, Rachel?
It was a good game. It was nice to see everybody out. I like to see them dominating and making some new moves up in the final third. I'm excited to see them next week and hope we can get some retribution against Barry.
Yeah, the Bucks currently leading, and actually that's the final. They beat Florida Tech 2-0, so they get their first win of the year. So they'll come in with a 1-1 SSC record. Eagles will look to stay perfect. They are 2-0 at the moment. Final totals: 2-1 the final. Embry-Riddle over Tampa, a goal in each half. One by Marie Syme and one by Elizabeth Allen. Allen's the eventual game winner. 13-8, the Eagles' advantage in shots. The leader of the game for shots was Lisa Caprara. She had 5 shots, and her last one did end up finding the back of the net. She scored the lone goal for Tampa. The assist coming to Mawiko Morse. For the Eagles, Syme had a goal and an assist. Allen with the goal. Rukti, 3 saves. Bromwell for Tampa, 5. Corner kicks, 3-1. 3-2, I think, for the Eagles. Fouls, 16-10. Embry-Riddle with 6 more fouls. And the Spartans did get a person sent off. That was Quinn Knapp. Picked up 2 yellows. And the Spartans played the last couple minutes with 10 players. And I think you lost video, but we're still on audio. But anyways, for Rachel, I'm Ryan. Eagles win 2-1. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night, everybody.